G'day, welcome to EFTM and thanks for watching. We're about to unbox the brand new iMac. If you love technology, you love gadgets, click subscribe, ring the bell. That's all we do. It's cool, gadgets and stuff. So hit subscribe. We'll bring you this and a whole lot more right here at the EFTM YouTube channel. So the iMac is iconic in many ways, though still a very small seller overall in the computer market. But as an individual computer, a very big high seller. So it's kind of this weird nexus, and I think most of that is based on its design. You go back to 1998 when the iMac G3 came out, you know, they had the colors, the Bondi blue. This was an amazing thing. This was all in one computer instead of just having a monitor and a box that, you know, was very common at the time. Very much like the original Apple, you had it all in one. Plus it was transparent, you could see inside, all these cool things, plus internet connection built in. There was a lot of stuff about that computer that was game-changing, or at very least the path that they set themselves for where we are today. This was my first iMac. I'm talking 2009-ish. Like a great look. This all-in-one. This was the first all-in-one. The one before this had the black back, but the aluminium side. This is the first all-in-one aluminium design. I remember at the time unboxing it. In fact, probably not even on this channel, but there's a video somewhere I think I did at the time unboxing it. It was like 10 minutes from starting to getting it turned on, powered on and ready. So, you know, that's a phenomenal thing for any computer, but just the design, the look of it, what a cracking thing this was. And I think still is. But then 2012, they did this. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. You know, this super thin, and in that traditional Apple style, they talk about the thickness right here on the edge, but still bulbous big thing in the middle, because, you know, there's hardware in here, there's a fan, there's all those things going on. But a great look. This is a 27-inch model. This is the second one of these I've bought. And the original one, which I'm assuming was 2012, it's still running. It's still our family computer at home. A real workhorse for our family. I love what the iMac is as a out-of-the-box, all-in-one solution. But I'm also pretty excited about a new future. Now, I'll be very clear. I'm personally looking forward to the next iMac, which I'm assuming maybe we'll call it the iMac Pro, because I want pro performance. I want to do video editing, a whole bunch of things. And I'm not sure the M1, I'm sure the M1 will do it great, but I think the M1 is targeted headstrong at families, you know, the reception desk and all those sort of things. I think there'll be a pro model down the line. Anyway, that's just my speculation. Let's have a look at the 2021 iMac. All right, so you can see here, I've been sent for review the green. It's kind of, that doesn't look green. And I'll be interested to see what it looks like on the inside, but it's a very blue-green, and this is a more green, the light. So there's two colors to any colored iMac. There's the deep color and then the light color, same hue. So a blue, a yellow, whatever. There's a dark and a light essentially. So on the back you get this dark bold with the lighter in the logo, and then on the front you've got everyone has a white border around the screen and the light color down the bottom, and no Apple logo on the front. But on the side, you can see also super thin, we'll see that in a minute, but the darker color on the side and the lighter stand. So let's have a look inside of the box. Oh, very satisfying. You never know quite how they're doing it, but this looks like it's a fold open. So we're going to lie it down, and they do packaging well, don't they? Look at that. So we'll lean that up on there, and there's arrows on here. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. It opens up. So this is all cardboard mechanics. So we push out, and the base. So this is coming out enough for me to lift the base directly out of there. Oh, it's just, love a new device of any kind. Oh my God. Having just carried the 2009 model upstairs, because I keep it downstairs just on display, that's heavy. This, man, that is That is very light, very light. And in here, oh, it's just, they don't muck around. They really don't muck around. All right, so power. Let's, all these little paper-based hooks, environmentally friendly because this is all recyclable. So I can take all this cardboard to the recycling centre, done deal, or put it in my yellow bin. Don't worry, Apple, I'll keep it all. You'll get it all back. And then we've got, just going to check whether the stickers are coloured. And they are. So the Apple sticker, which you always get with your Apple devices, is coloured. Yeah, it's the little things, Apple, it's the little things. They always get them right. So this is fascinating. So this is the power brick. So a lot of this stuff would be normally in the big iMac. So that's a big part of the space saving, is taking all of the power out of the computer. But I don't have a problem with that. I think it's smart. You know, this is only going to sit on the ground anyway. It's a very short power cable. Let's have a look. A metre at best, into the brick, and there's Ethernet here as well. So there's no Ethernet port in the computer, just Ethernet here, power here, and then down this single beautiful braided cable, all of your power and Ethernet communication runs. All right, let's get that out of the cardboard. And so this is the magnetic tip that will MagSafe itself into the back of the computer. Again, the light green colour and the dark green colour. The design team have had a field day. An absolute field day. Let's put that there. Put that back there, because reboxing ain't fun, kids. You think it's cool, YouTube and reviewing stuff. You got to put it all back where it comes from. Oh, so this is the model that's obviously been spec'd with the trackpad. That's not all of them. So look at that. There's your trackpad. So again, the colour, and also this. I'm going to say it looks like a matte finish to a translucent white top on the trackpad. Very nice. Very nice. And in here, the Magic Mouse. Again, so the difference there is that's gloss and that's matte. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but I'll try and direct it to the light. So you can see the reflection in the mouse, but you can't in here because that's a matte finish. Unfortunately, there has been no change to the charging position of the mouse. Honestly, it's just such an oversight. But anyway, in here we have a USB-C to Lightning charging cable in the same coloured threaded band cable, and then of course Magic keyboard, and this one has another magic feature. So again, white on the back, light green on the side, and you can probably just see up here a fingerprint reader. So that's the Touch ID for fingerprint. All right, that'll be everything that's in here. I don't need to open any boxes up. That'll just all be packaging under there, because that's everything you need to get yourself started. And if you bought this and it's been delivered, you would have done that a whole lot faster than I just did. There's no doubt. You'd be ripping and tearing into that. So, where should we put this? Let's put it there. And let's have a look. Oh, that's a nice touch. The similar hello font to you get on an iPhone when you first boot it up. So that is a vinyl or a sticker covering the whole screen, giving you the protection. And on every surface of the physical computer, let's call this the tablet of the computer, but the screen, every surface is covered with protective film. So there won't be a single mark on this at all. And it looks like if we pull from here, we'll get this race started. All right, so lots of little bits. And here. Oh. That was very satisfying. And you can really see the true colour of it now. It's just, it is beautiful. I wouldn't have picked green. And now I'm wondering what the blue and the yellow look like. Thinking blue and yellow, Parramatta Eels, also Thornley Baseball, my kids' sports club. So we might get a blue one and a yellow one at home. That's what we're thinking anyway. Gee, look at it. It's such a great size. Now obviously this is a 24 inch. There was the 27 and the 21 in the previous model, and this kind of sits nicely in the middle, so it's an all-rounder. They don't need to do multiple sizes, because as I said, if I'm suspecting and wondering, I think there'll be a Pro model that'll go the bigger screen. And you think about it, it can be an even bigger screen, so it could be a 30 inch or something in the 32 in the Pro model, if there was such a thing. So this here is gloss. That's a gloss logo. The rest of it is as per. I'm going to run some power over here and then we'll get cracking. All right, let's say hello. Oh, look at that. That's actually immensely satisfying again. So you can see here, white border around the screen and your choice of color. Oh, now down the bottom, that is actually in the glass finish, and it's a gloss finish down the bottom there. So that's different to the finish of the metal. That's a screen glass, so that's a single piece of glass, or whatever they want to call it. That's a single piece that's got a colour in behind it. So that colour would be printed on the back. So it's the screen cover, the white, and the choice of your colour. It may actually be transparent, and that's the colour of the metal underneath, but I'm assuming the glass is painted that colour on the back, as it is white here, and then transparent for the screen to come through there. Let's keep that for return. All right, so that's what it looks like. Let's see how this MagSafe attaches. So you can see it in there. Let me turn it around so you can kind of get a side view. Theoretically, it does require a push. Oh no, it's a twist. So it's quite robust. There's a lot of power required, and it seems to. So there must be a direction for it, because it doesn't. Yeah. So there's a single kind of location. Yeah. So there's a direction that the cable goes in, and that's where it MagSafes into attachment. So you find the point, it clicks in, but as I say, it doesn't come out easily. So it's not MagSafe like the old MacBooks were. It's harder than a MagSafe on an iPhone, but it is yankable, proper term, and off you go. I've probably done it some harm by doing all that, haven't I? Anyway, so on the back here, we have 2 USB-C and 2 Thunderbolt. They're obviously all USB-C, so you plug anything USB-C into there, but these 2 are Thunderbolt for immensely fast data transfer, Thunderbolt displays, Thunderbolt accessories, all that kind of stuff. And then down here in the corner, it's a common location for the power button, and it's kind of recessed ever so slightly, so you can feel it very easily. And then on the side here, there's also a 3.5mm for your headphones. So headphones in the side. I can see a couple of microphones up the top. There's probably more microphones all around it. And that's the jam. Now we've twisted it and turned it. Let's fix the cable. And let's power it on. Same boot up sound as always. And from there, we'll set it up, we'll get it online, and we'll give it a full review. The details, the full review, at EFTM.com. Now, if you love this kind of technology, as I do, click subscribe, ring the bell if you're on YouTube, get the notifications. If you're on Facebook, hit like on EFTM so that you get these kind of things coming up all the time in your feed. Because hey, who doesn't love a gadget? Just through the setup. I'm noticing the colors of the setup menu also match the computer itself. They don't miss a thing. And we're done. A little bit longer than I would have expected, to be honest. The Wi-Fi took a long time to connect, and there are just more questions than there ever was back in 2009-10. But we're in, we're done. The default wallpaper, of course, has a green tinge to it. Anyway, full details, EFTM.com.